I am live. I am live on Instagram and Facebook. Hopefully I don't look too off, but yeah. Um Coach Liv here with another transformational tip Tuesday. If you're catching this on replay, let me know in the comments below that you caught it on replay. What I'm talking about today is doing what is actually important, focusing on what is actually important. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are going on in the world, and just a little heads up, we go through this every year. We really do. It's a different story. It's a different situation, but every year there is something that really will grab our attention and throw a lot of people off track. So this is not for people that are just living an everyday life that don't really that can be entertained by other things. This is more so for the people that are actually in leadership positions, or business owners, or people that have to stay focused on what's important. That is who I'm talking to today, okay? So my tips they might seem a little harsh, or insensitive, but that's not the case. The people that have to show up for the rest of the world cannot be consumed by what's going on in the world. And I know it's like, oh, well, you're so detached. No, we know. We know what's going on. Y'all let us know. Y'all let us know what's going on all the time. Y'all just want to talk about it. That's what you want to share. But we can't give all of those things all of our attention. Because how can we actually produce real change if what we focus on is not doing that? If we are only focusing on the problem, we're not focusing on a solution. And the best way to better ourselves in this whole thing, to get ourselves in a better position, because I know a lot of people are worrying, like, how am I going to handle all these gas prices? How am I going to food, all of those other issues that are coming up, thoughts that people are having. Now we're worried about our children being shot up in schools and stuff. Well, thank goodness they're getting out of school right now, so you don't have to worry about that. But still, like, safety heightened, like, fear is heightened. I'm telling you, you got to put your blinders on. You've got to. I've heard this referenced twice yesterday. Racehorses, they're worth millions of dollars, right? They have a $15 device put on the cover of their eyes so they focus solely on the goal. We have got to seriously sit down and really think about, okay, what is really important for us? You know the answer. What is going to take you where you need to be in the next 6 months? Let's say by the end of 2022, where do you want to be? When is the last time you've asked yourself that question? And I understand, like, we cannot control everything, but at the same time, we can control what we consume. We can control how we react to things. We can control who we allow in our lives. We can control how we're spoken to. We can control what type of who we engage with. We can control how we show up. So if you are a business owner or a content creator, or, how are you showing up consistently? How are you allowing yourself to stay focused on what's important? Now, this is solely for you. So you know what is important in your life. You know what you have to stay focused on. But what is stopping you from doing that? And these are questions only you can answer yourself. I can't tell you what's stopping you from staying focused on the things you need to be focused on. I can't tell you what's stopping you from being distracted with things that you really have no control over. What is causing you to deter? I'll be honest, like, the best way for me to put blinders on is to not engage on social media like I used to. It's also not to engage in certain conversations that are fear-mongering conversations. You understand, you will know exactly how people will speak in the first 5 minutes. I've gotten a lot quieter now. You can't tell because I'm speaking, but I've learned to listen a lot more, because people will tell you exactly who they are. They will tell you exactly what they want from you and what they want you to do. But is that going to get you where you need to get to in the next 6 months? Is that going to produce the type of results that you're looking for in the next 6 months? Is spending hours trying to figure out what's going on in the news going to get you where you need to go? And I'm not saying that you can't spend time doing other things, but if you're really getting distracted, you got to be real with yourself and be like, okay, I got to stop this. I have to stop this. Also, focus on the solution. Please start focusing on the solution. Let's not focus on the problem anymore. Let's start focusing on the solution. Because, and this is the solutions for your life. Like I said, only you will know that. Only you will know what is going to be good for you. And stop thinking you need all of these other things too. All of these external sources to help you. And yes, there's direction that you can get from other people that like, no, there's feedback, there's therapy. You know if you need those things though. Like, and stop trying to be validated by other people. And I know this is hard as content creators. Like we care if, people are liking our stuff or interacting with our stuff. You got to get to a point where you don't care about that. You got to get to the point where you want your message to get across to who needs to hear it. And you're doing it from the right source. Where are your intentions in what you're doing too? I guess I'm getting on here to give you homework. I'm getting on here to give you homework to really focus on what you need to focus on. Just go ahead, take time, do a little summer reset. Seasons have changed. Drama is at a climactic point, and I'm gonna just give you a little bonus tip. Every year around this time, there are race issues every single year. So I just want you to be aware of that. So let's not be surprised this time around when there's stuff that starts being a race issue. Let's not be surprised. I also want to say this on the aspect of what's been going on in the world. We have to be the good. We can continue to focus on the bad, but it is our job to be the good if we want to see any good happen, and that starts from within. So what is it that you need to do to take you to where you need to be in the next 6 months? If you really are looking for help in this area, if you're on Instagram, in my description box, I have my complimentary 20-minute strategy session. Feel free to book. I'm more than happy to talk with you. And on Facebook, I'll just put it in the chat. So yeah, I'm going to let you go. Have a phenomenal rest of your Tuesday. I hope this transformed you in some type of way, but be the good in the world and go out and be a badass.